Hi, Negro Valley students. My name is Stephanie Laporta. I'm one of the AP coordinators and a school counselor here at Negro Valley High School, and I am presenting some important information that you will need to have prior to AP testing, which takes place May 6th through May 17th. All testing will be taking place at Negro Valley, both main campus and Freshman's Burkett campus. You will be able to view your testing room and seating assignment on our splash page, as well as total registration, and then any accommodated testing. So a student that has approved accommodations through College Board, all of that testing will be taking place solely at BFC. Once the school day has begun, students will need to enter and exit through door 1, both at BFC as well as main campus. And then if you are taking 2 exams on one day, we will not have a lot of time between the 2 exams, especially with traveling between 2 buildings potentially. So please make sure you bring a bagged lunch. When looking at your room location and seating assignment, first and foremost, it's important to know which building you are testing at. We have multiple exams across both buildings, so it's extremely important to know which building you are at so you do not delay arriving on time. Secondly, you will need to know the correct room number. Some exams are large enough that we have to have multiple rooms, and we have one exam in particular, AP Human, which is across multiple rooms and both buildings. So where can you find this testing location information? Again, you can log into your totalregistration.net account. This is what you use to pay for your exam. In there, it will list an itinerary of all of your exams, building location, seating assignment, and room location. You can also use the Google Excel that we will be sharing with your teachers. At the bottom of this Excel, there's a tab for each exam listed in date order. So please make sure that when looking for your ID that you are on the correct exam. And then last, we will have it also loaded in NVHSguidance.com under AP testing. This is an example of our room assignment Excel spreadsheet. Again, at the bottom, you can see that we have it in date order beginning on 5/6, morning exams before afternoon exams. When you do a control find, please, again, make sure that you are on the correct tab in order to find that ID. We've had a lot of students in years past confused when they do a control find. It is specifically for that tab. So you do need to get to the tab for the exams that you are taking. It will include your testing location. Again, that's the building, along with the room. It's extremely important you arrive on time. We understand that exams don't begin until 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. However, we have a ton of demographic information to get through for each and every exam. So students will not be admitted to the testing room once we have handed out the testing booklets. Morning exams, you are expected to be in attendance by 7:25. Afternoon exams, you're expected to be at your testing room location by 11:30. Failure to arrive on time will result in you missing your exam. We will not allow students into the testing room once those booklets are distributed. If you miss your exam and are trying to take it again, there is an additional $40 late fee to move your exam to that alternate window. So please just make sure you are conscientious of time. And again, even though College Board states 8 and 12 as the start times, we need to give ourselves an additional 30 minutes for demographics. Here's a list of all of the things that you are allowed in on testing day. I do want to stress College Board encourages wood number 2 pencils. So if you are one that typically uses a mechanical pencil, please make sure you get a box of wood pencils. Most exams will also have a part 2 FRQ that requires black or blue ink. So please make sure that you have pens that can write and that are black and blue only. If your exam requires a calculator, please make sure it's an approved calculator. Students can only have one calculator in their possession on the desk at any time. You're welcome to a spare. Just understand that it needs to be stored under your desk. And then all students will be ID'd walking into the exam and at your exam table. So please make sure that you have your ID, whether it be your school ID, driver's license, or your Synergy picture on your phone that you would then have to power off before testing. And then last, you are allowed water. It just needs to make sure that it's in a sealed container. Here's what we will not allow in testing or have access to. So smartwatches, phones need to be powered off. A smartwatch cannot even be on your wrist. It needs to be stored away. If you are taking world language, music theory, and computer science, you will have your Chromebook. Otherwise, Chromebooks are not allowed. They need to be powered off, stored away, or stored at home. And then last and most importantly, we encourage you to pack light. Many of our testing locations are large venues, such as the LMC. We have a lot of tables, limited walkway, and large bags do get into the way, and we want to avoid any trip hazard. So please pack light on testing day. If you are taking world language or music theory, there is a speaking component that is using your Chromebook. So please make sure that you have your District 204 issued Chromebook. Make sure that it's fully charged. You cannot borrow or bring a personal one. College Board has required us to have your Chromebook specifically pre-configured, and you will have limited access on testing day to what you can access on your Chromebook. And then you will also need non-Bluetooth, so a wired set of headphones that include that microphone for that speaking component. Our one and only digital exam this year, Computer Science Principles, will be solely online using your District 204 issued Chromebook. It cannot be a friend, a sibling, or a personal Chromebook. Again, we have these pre-configured. And then with this exam specifically, the portfolio that was submitted on April 30th, we will be printing and providing to you on exam day. You will not need to print or bring with you your PPR. That will be provided strictly by us. Morning exams. In terms of attendance, we will be taking care of your attendance for the testing component. So report time is 7:25. You will be likely done around 11:45. It varies by test. Some tests are longer than others. We will be taking care of your attendance periods 1 through 6. That will give you time to eat. And then if you have a 7th and 8th period course, we expect you to be in attendance for those. If your day is ending after testing and your parent or guardian elects for you to leave after testing, they will need to call the attendance line for periods 7 and 8. Afternoon exams. Your reporting time is 11:30, so you are expected to be in class periods 1 through 4. We will then take care of attendance periods 5 through 8. If you are not arriving to school until the time of the exam, please make sure, 1, you arrive on time, and 2, that your parent or guardian takes care of the attendance for periods 1 through 4. If you are here periods 1 through 4, you will have from 11:05 to 11:45 to eat and travel. What I do need to stress with afternoon exams, all of our afternoon exams will go beyond the school day. So first and foremost, make sure you have transportation home. Secondly, please make sure you communicate to parent or guardian that your exams will go beyond testing and that your cell phones will be powered off. You certainly don't want any anxious or frantic parents looking for their child who didn't arrive home on a school bus. Alternate testing will take place May 22nd through the 24th. This is only for approved late or alternate testing. We will be sending out a separate email regarding your room location, times, dates, as we get closer to those dates. If you are concerned about taking 3 exams in one day, particularly May 14th, please reach out to me so that we can discuss the options that we have given by College Board. And then last, if you have any questions about alternate testing, feel free to reach out to myself or Ms. Torres Proctor in the School Resource Center. College Board does offer some free study material we wanted to share with you. If you log into your AP Classroom under Course Resources, they have access to daily practice sessions and review videos that began starting on April 22nd. Seniors, this pertains to you. Your College Board account will allow 1 free score report to be sent to a college. You have until June 20th to decide where that goes. If you enter something today, you can certainly change it before June 20th. You will be logging into your College Board account to do so. And these score reports are cumulative. So from your first exam you took freshman year through end of senior year, all of your scores will be listed on the score report. If you are a freshman through junior, you do not have to complete this score report. You're certainly welcome to send it to a college or organization, but you will have that opportunity during senior year if you are testing. Thank you so much for your cooperation. We know you guys have worked so hard to get this to this point and to do well and hopefully earn some college credit. With your help, this will be a great testing experience. Your go-to resources, again, are going to be that total registration or the Neuqua Valley homepage, student splash page.